Hello class, today we will discuss properties of kite. Now kite is a rectilinear figure whose adjacent sides are equal. Now this is the kite. This A, B, C, C here, D here. ABCD is a kite in which these two sides are equal and these two sides are also equal. So in kite, what we have AB equal to AD and BC equal to DC. This is the kite. Now we will discuss some properties of kite. So to discuss some properties of kite, we shall start from the Now to discuss the properties of kite, join this diagonal AC first. Now on joining this diagonal, we can clearly see that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC by SSS. So these two triangles are congruent by SSS. So we can also say that this angle BAC will be equal to angle DAC. Angle BAC will be equal to angle DAC by CPCT. Okay, and similarly from CPCT we can see that angle BCA is equal to angle DCA. This is again by CPCT. So it means these two angles are equal and these two angles are also equal. So we can see that this diagonal AC bisects vertex angles. AC bisects vertex angles. Okay. Now if we join this and angle, one more thing we can see that angle ABC is equal to angle ADC by CPCT. This is again by CPCT. What we have this angle ABC equal to angle ADC by CPCT. Okay, so these two angles are also equal. These two are also equal. Okay, next we have next property. To discuss more properties, we join BD. Now again I am drawing the figure here. This is the kite whose adjacent sides are equal. So these two are equal, these two are also equal. So this is A, B, C, D. Now I am saying join BD. Now if we join BD and join AC also, if we join them, we know that these two angles are equal and these two are also equal. Okay. So now in these two triangles, suppose this is the point of intersection of diagonals. So clearly in triangle ABO and triangle ADO, we can see that triangles are congruent. Triangle ABO will be congruent to triangle. This is A, this is A, this is DO. ADO are congruent by, you can say these two sides are common to both the triangles. This is equal and this is common and these two angles are equal. So by side angle side, these two triangles are congruent. So if these two triangles are congruent, we can see that BO will be equal to DO by CPCT. BO will be equal to DO by CPCT. It means AO bisect diagonal BD. AO bisect diagonal BD. Similarly, one more thing we can have, this angle AOB is equal to angle AOD. AOB and AOD are equal and they are forming a linear pair. So angle AOB plus angle AOD should be equal to 180 degree also, because they are having a linear pair. So both are forming a linear pair, their sum should be 180 and both are equal. So it implies each angle AOB and angle AOD will be equal to 90 degree each. So we have some important properties of kite. To sum up those properties, now again we see that this is a kite, these two are equal and these two are equal. This was given to us, and what we have this angle ABC will be equal to this angle ADC, first property. Second property is this diagonal AC will bisect these vertex angles. These two angles are equal, this angle and this angle are equal. Next, if you join BD, what you will get, these angles will be 90 degree each, and this part BO will be equal to DO. So these were the properties of a kite. Okay. Now we will discuss trapezium. Now we know that in a trapezium, two sides are parallel and two are non-parallel. So this is the trapezium ABCD. Now in this trapezium ABCD, these two sides are parallel and these two are non-parallel. Okay, these two are non-parallel and these two are parallel sides. And these angles are called base angle. These two are base angle. This A and B are called base angle. So these are the base angles, the angles which are formed on the parallel lines. These are base angle. This is also base angle. So there are four base angles. So now we will discuss some important properties of isosceles trapezium. Now isosceles trapezium, in an isosceles trapezium, the non-parallel sides are equal. In an isosceles trapezium, non-parallel sides are equal. Suppose this is the trapezium in which these two sides are parallel and these are equal, so it becomes isosceles trapezium. So one important property of isosceles trapezium we will discuss is that base angles are equal. Base angles are equal. How these base angles are equal means angle D and C are equal, A and B are equal. Means angle A will be equal to angle B and angle C will be equal to angle D. These are the base angles. So now for that what we do a construction. For what is that construction? Suppose this is E. Draw BE parallel AD. Draw BE parallel AD. So we can say that ABED is a parallelogram. ABED is a parallelogram. So if ABED is a parallelogram, then we have this angle A and this angle E must be equal. Angle A must be equal to angle E. Suppose this is angle, this is X. So this angle must be angle X because opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Okay. Now what we also know that this X plus Y is 180 degree. We know that X plus Y is equal to 180 degree because these are parallel lines, or this is a parallelogram. So sum of adjacent angles is 180 degree. So X plus Y is 180 degree. One thing we know this. Okay. So this is X and this is X. Now we know that this BE line, BE is equal and parallel to AD because this was parallelogram. So these two are equal and parallel. So similarly these two are parallel and equal. So similarly what we know that BE will be equal to BC. BE will be equal to BC. Okay. So we know that suppose this angle is suppose Z. So this must also be Z. If this angle is Z, then this is also Z because this is an isosceles triangle. And what we know that X plus Y is 180 because these were the sum of the consecutive angles. And we also know that X plus Z is also 180 degrees because they are forming a linear pair. So from these two we can say that Y is equal to Z. From these two conditions we can clearly see that angle Y must be equal to angle Z. Or you can also do it like this: X plus Y is equal to Z plus X. X plus Y is equal to Z plus X. So X and X gets cancelled. So Y is equal to Z. So Y is equal to Z. Angle Y and Z are equal. So these two base angles are equal. Clear? So now similarly we can prove that this angle A and this angle B must be equal because X plus Y is 180 And similarly this angle, suppose it is like angle B, suppose. We can also see that B plus Z is 180 degree. We can also see that B plus Z is 180 degree because these two lines are parallel, and we know that B and this Z, B plus Z is 180 degree and Z is equal to Y. So we can also say that B plus Y is equal to 180 degree, and we also know that X plus Y is equal to 180 degree. Okay, X plus Y was 180 degree, B plus Z is 180 degree, so Z can be written as Y, so B plus Y is also 180 degree. So from these two we can get what we can get, that y gets cancelled, so B is equal to angle X. We can get angle B is equal to angle X. So important property of isosceles triangle is base angles are equal. Okay, so these were the few important properties. So I hope you will like the video. Thank you guys, thanks for watching.